Hey guys, um, it's been a while since I have came on live. I just figured that I'd make a video and talk with you guys about, making smart decisions as far as birth control goes and what you put inside your bodies. I just want to keep going viral, and if you guys can, like my videos of my previous videos and the video that I am making now, and subscribe me. I want to be heard. I want all of us ladies to be heard because we deserve that. You know what I mean? And so I, if you guys, this is the first time that you're watching my video, um, I had, um, I was, I had Essure implanted February of this year, 2018. I am 28 years old. I have two beautiful, blessing children, and I knew that I was for sure done on getting my, not having no more kids. I knew that, two kids was good enough for me, to have. So I knew that, and I do breastfeed my son. So I was very limited on behalf of what I can take or what I can do as far as making sure that I don't get pregnant again. So, I did a lot of thought, and I was actually supposed to get surgery done. But then I got in the mail being notified that my pregnancy Medicaid was going to end before my surgery dates. And I was very upset about that, because I, knew that I wanted this surgery done. And so I tried everything. I tried everything that I could to try to get this surgery moved up and everything to get it done, because I knew that's what I wanted to get done. I've had before I had my son and after I had my daughter, I had an IUD. It was a copper one. I can't remember the name, but it was a 10-year one, I believe it was. And that one caused me too many problems, too many infections, and, my partner at the time could feel the strings, when we have, sexual intercourse or whatever. And it just caused me way too many infections. And then I've had to take antibiotics and everything like that. So I was just like, it's not worth it. So I had that taken out. So since I knew I went through that with an IUD, I didn't want to get another IUD because of how it was affecting my body then. So I wouldn't see it doing any different now, even if I'm older. You know what I mean? So, you know, I did do, as I said in my previous videos, is that I did do research on the Essure birth control, which is a permanent birth control. Like I said, I'll explain again in case none of you guys have seen my previous videos that I've made. But the permanent birth control is basically supposed to be permanent birth control, but and it's implanted into your tubes, and so that you don't have any more children. But as I am a part of the Essure Problems group on Facebook, I am a member. There is many women that has reported so many different problems, it's not even funny, and some have the same. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. Just got off of work, so a bit tired. But anyways, so this prenatal birth control is supposed to help you to where you don't have any kids. But as women have reported that they have got pregnant from Essure, and which I understand that any birth control, you always have that small percentage of getting pregnant, which is understandable, but it's just not fair. So trying to get my thoughts together, sorry. But my experience so far since I've had this Essure is that I have very bad abdominal pain, back pain has intense. I've had, when you have sexual intercourse, I've had to where I feel pain. That's very discomfort, and my hair's been thinning out. You can't really tell. Maybe you can, but it's just not normal. I wish I knew how to show you guys a picture of how my hair looked before had this Essure in me, but my hairs definitely have thinned out, and it's not normal at all for that. And I've been becoming so forgetful. I'll remember, that I need to do this, or ask this person that, or I need this appointment, and it was a shame. I had a meeting with my daughter's teachers, and I knew that I set it up and everything like that, but when the day come, I totally spaced it out. I spaced that out until later on. I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God, I was supposed to meet her teachers, for a meeting for my daughter, and I spaced it out. And it's become more intense with that, and I can't stand that I've become so forgetful as far as that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's not fair. And also, I have very intense, I've had 2 or 3 periods, and no, two periods, because I do still breastfeed my son, but they've been very heavy and intense. Sometimes I'm like, this is not normal. Literally, I'll have blood dripping down my freaking legs. I've never, even after I had my kids and gave birth to them, I've never believed that horrible. That is not normal, and that scares me, because I'm like, and then I have no energy. I'm always tired. And what scares me the most, because I do exercise, I do watch, I'm trying to go back to eating, back to how I did before I was pregnant with my son, which I just had my son December of 2017. I had my son, but I do watch what I eat. And so, as many ladies have experienced, it's called the e-belly. And that is a big fear in itself. Because, all women who wants to be fat or have a big belly to where people think that you're pregnant. And a lot of women have suffered because of that. Because we have these Essure permanent birth controls in us. And I don't think I look that bad, but I still have a little bit of a belly, I still have a little bit of a belly, you know? Um, and it's crazy. And I think I'm a little bloated right now because I think I'm supposed to be starting my period. Um, it's just insane. And I don't know, I don't even know how long postpartum depression is supposed to, um, sorry, I'm taking my hairnet out. It's supposed to be is supposed to last after you have a kid, but um, I've been very depressed and have had very bad anxiety that has intensed. Um, and I've prayed about it because I believe in God. I serve God. I pray. I got to become better on reading his Bible because I don't read the Bible like I should be because, you're supposed to be reading the Bible and worshiping him and living for him, and which I know God will help me with in time. But oh my God, I just can't get over how thin my hair looks. But my just like it's scary sometimes because I'm like, you know, um, I just have some negative thoughts, and I pray every time I have them, have negative thoughts and get depressed of where my life is now. And it's just not fair. It's not fair to us ladies, and especially single moms. I have 2 kids, and I love them to death. And they are such a blessing no matter what, but it's not fair. And now there are many ladies that have gotten surgery and that are working on getting surgery, in which I am. I definitely pray to God that, you know, um, I can get this surgery and get them removed. I already know a doctor. Um, I believe his name is Dr. McCarris. I know he's located in Celebration, Florida. He's been proven as one of the best surgery doctors. So I already know that I could go to him for the surgery. It's just about getting the money together and the time off and getting things scheduled with my kids because getting a hysterectomy, depending on where my coils are, because I still haven't been able to get in contact with the doctor that had implanted in these in me, which his name is Dr. Denardis. He's located, well, he goes to different locations, which he's at the Women's Health Center is what the doctor's office is that he works for, which they have many different locations. But I know he works in the Celebration location, the Hunters Creek location, and Kissimmee. I mean, he moves around because all the doctors do. But I haven't been able to get in contact with him just yet. I will be definitely get in contact with him about this Essure birth control. But I just think it's not right because, like, a single mom like me, having to wait to get this surgery done because of finances and not having the money and not having much support, not that it's anybody's issues or whatever, or the doctor's fault or whatever, but it's just like, it's a shame because for us moms that really need to get this out of our bodies so that we're able to somewhat be ourselves and have our bodies, be back to normal and not have all these different side effects that have occurred, it's just pretty scary, you know what I'm saying? And I just pray to God that someone sees me, someone hears me, someone understands me and someone can pray over me for a blessing, you know what I'm saying, financially and everything, because it's just not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair because I'm not only being the only one affected by it, it's my kids and it's everybody around me that is affected, you know, as much as a short of time that I've had it, and I'm already having these side effects that I've had. You know, I have a list, you know, it's in the car, but my next video I'll definitely show you guys, because it's a shame that I've had to circle a couple more, because I keep a list so that when I do go and see the surgery doctor, I could show him what side effects and how I've been affected and what I've been going through. You know, I keep a record. It's very smart for you to keep a record of that. You see that? Look at that. I don't know if you could see. Hold on. I don't know if you guys could see this. Hold on, let me see. I just was messing with my hair. Look at that. That's quite a bit. And that's what I've experienced. And that's only a little bit that's coming out. Isn't that insane? Wow. You see what I'm talking about? And I was just messing with my hair. Just messing with it, and see more is coming out. Wow. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, like I said, I don't want to keep, I'm very bad. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm very bad about repeating myself and things like that, because that's become one of my side effects, is that I've become very forgetful and things like that. But I just think it's not fair that there's some doctors that don't believe these women, because it's real, because it's us women, we are not crazy with this Essure permanent birth control. We're not crazy because, you know, and I know it's real with all these side effects. I mean, there's hundreds of different side effects because of this Essure. And if we were crazy, all of us would be having all these, we would have many different side effects and not so much of similar side effects. And as you can see, is that a lot of us women, we have many common side effects to this Essure. You know what I'm saying? And it's affected my skin. You know, I mean, I don't know if you could tell, but I wish I had a picture. I mean, I do have a picture, but I don't know how I could add it to here for you guys to see. Maybe I could add it in my comments below. But I have a picture of me before I had this Essure, and that was right. I have a picture. It's a picture of me right after I had my son, probably a couple weeks later, that I have this picture of me before I had the Essure. And you could tell a difference. You could definitely tell a difference, and it's a shame that you could tell the difference in my skin and my face. I feel like it's a little bit more bloated out than I was before. I mean, come on. I mean, you know how us women look after we have kids. I mean, all of us are different on our bodies and everything like that. But like I said, I'm going to try to figure it out. If anything, I will add the comment below and show you guys the difference. But it's crazy, like, you know, of how Essure has affected our bodies. you know. So anyways, until next time. And if you guys are wanting me to post another video, have any questions, please comment below. I would love to answer any of your questions or concerns or any of that. I'd be glad to, and be able to bless other women. And I hope that women that have maybe considered Essure, please do not, please, any questions you may have, I got you. I will be willing to bless other women so that they don't have to go through this, you know, and you know, so that you could be better aware. And that's my purpose, is making other women aware, and just want to go viral, because, you know, I even thought, because, you know, I'm not financially stable, unfortunately, and I even thought of doing like a fundraiser or something like that, so that I can be able to afford to do this sooner than I want to, because I don't want to wait and keep these things inside of me, you know. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed my video, and that you guys can subscribe me and share the information that I have given you of my journey so far with this Essure, as I call it, is e-hell. But please comment below, subscribe, and like my video. Alright guys, you have a blessed day. God bless.